What's up, YouTubers? It's playoff football weekend, and the Packers are losing to the Cowboys, and I'm not happy about it. But John
is so happy about it.
And he brought something that should cheer me up and get me full of energy. It's a coffee beer, but it's a little bit special.
Just a little bit.
What do we have here, John?
We have one of Avery's their special releases. There's this tweak.
So it's Coffee Stoffolies.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's Mephistopheles, which they release regularly, yearly as well. But This is bourbon barrel aged with coffee added.
17.81%.
Yeah, it'll set you on your butt.
Yeah.
You reviewed the pumpkin, right?
No, I just drank it solo with with my cousin. This was bottled on October 28, 2014, so it's been in bottles for 5 months. I'm curious to see what the coffee's like.
They could sat on these.
Go ahead.
If you're called for.
Yeah, well, it hit, and it's pretty expensive, correct?
It is about, I want to say it's about $12.99 a bottle.
Oh, that's...
Which, I mean, if you do the ABV math, it probably works out to be, not awful.
Right.
I mean, essentially, this is 3 beers in a beer.
Yeah, this pours out your typical imperial stout, slightly burnt-looking caramel head, Java, mocha, khaki, if you will.
A lot darker head on the edges there.
Yes, then in the middle, holy alcohol legs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if there's a way to capture that on camera. Not really, but wow, looks nice, looks opaque.
I can smell it from here.
I can too. Let's get the nose a little bit more further. Some people are saying this is the coffee beer killer. Like, it's the coffee beer of the last 5 years to have.
This is fitting in. Yeah,
I get
the heavy alcohol presence is really giving me
too much.
Those bourbon for you?
No,
it's just throwing the marshmallow fudge toffee notes that I love like crazy, right?
Right. It's a big sweet stout character. Yeah, it's almost bourbon. It's on a Bourbon County level with the nose. It's got that marshmallow, that creme brulee.
To be noted, like OG Bourbon County, not coffee.
Not coffee.
This is really covering up the coffee on the nose. You can find it if you dig. But
there's too much alcohol driving forward the nose for the coffee to shine through. But it's definitely present.
Almost, yeah. I'd say Bourbon County approaching Black Tuesday kind of thing.
Yeah, but I can tell this already. The mouthfeel's going to be fucking dynamite compared to Black Tuesday. Looks like freaking chocolate water. Yeah, that's really fudgy, really brownie batter-esque, really nice. I do get a twinge of coffee, just not really sure.
It's really hidden in there for sure.
Yeah, well, let's dive into it, and cheers. Thanks, guys, for watching. Here's the coffee. Holy shit.
And the booze. Just a little bit, right? The 17% shows, for sure.
It's a struggle to drink.
I'll manage.
No, same here.
But this is a beer that I would, just from tasting it like this, if this had a year, maybe 18 months, it would be really great.
So is the alcohol detracting for you?
I would say I'm doing okay. I can see where you just get like the, like almost the fusel alcohol kind of thing that punches in sometimes.
So that sip, barely alcohol driven. It depends. If you let it sit there on the back of your palate, it's pure alcohol. But if you swallow it at a decent rate,
I could see this overpowering some people's palates easy.
Oh yeah, this isn't for the faint of heart. The flavors are all there though, man. You get this rich coffee espresso note.
Super full mouthfeel.
Nice chocolate bomb on
hand. And then the coffee is not bitter.
No, not at all. There's really no roast to speak of. It's sweet chocolate, dark malts.
And I think that's just the heavy alcohol and bourbon kind of covering up the roasty.
Big bourbon note. Big whiskey note. And it's delicious. It definitely lives up to the hype. I like it better than pumpkin or rumpkin, one of the two.
If this was a year old and we put it against this year's BCBS coffee, though, I'd take this one. Old.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Even 5 months in the bottle, I don't really like.
It delivers that full fudge mouthfeel thing, and you don't get the coffee does. You don't feel like the coffee is kind of taking away from the stout at the same time.
Correct. You get enough bourbon barrel. You get a nice marshmallowy, vanilla, coconutty thing going on.
See, this is what I imagined personally to be the Bourbon County coffee to be supposedly be like the KBBS.
Continue on.
That's what I imagined it to be. You know, just super full. And KBBS was probably the most disappointing of those two.
Really?
Or KBS. Sorry.
Sorry. I was like
Founders. No.
I'm pretty sure we loved KBBS.
We did.
That's still my number one beer of all time.
It's pretty good.
KBBS is fucking dope. This is great stuff. This
really good. This was really hard to get around us.
Yeah, less than a case per store.
We know a guy who collects like crazy, and he's got maybe, what do you get, like 5?
Something.
Well,
you got one. The one thing I will say, does this crack your top 25 beers ever? Because a lot of people like anointed it to the number 1 coffee beer ever.
You know, I think I would throw this right into play with, you know, like maybe a notch above Black Tuesday, a notch below Black Tuesday variants.
So it is in your top 25.
It's, you know, it's playing on the fringes, probably.
Sure.
20s.
Yeah, I'd say late teens to early 20s, maybe even top 30. I mean, I guess it's all relative when you're talking about stouts and you're talking about sours and you're talking about IPAs, but
I have a soft
what do you
spot
think you
for
rate
beers like this too. I love beers that are just super high on everything, alcohol included, because you can cellar those forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you throw them in the basement and you don't worry about it.
So you're saying we're going to get the Black Tuesday lottery this year?
We'll try.
Well, we can.
You know, this is a really solid beer.
My
I think we're drinking it a little younger than we should.
Everyone said drink it fresh, though.
You know, I mean, if you're used to like your Black Tuesdays, your
chocolate
if you had pumpkin, this is on that level of like just
booziness.
pop you in the teeth kind of alcohol.
Are you going 95 or higher?
You know, I think 95-ish, 95, 96 is probably right where I'd put it. 95. I'd go 95. You know, this is definitely, it's a top tierish kind of beer. And I really like Avery. I like that we started getting their stuff back here again.
And 12-ounce format. This in a bomber would kill me.
Yeah,
like literally, I'd go into heart failure.
You either need to plan
people.
to not drive anywhere, or you need to have a party.
I'm gonna go.
The nose is so nice, though.
Everything's really beautiful. As I sip it a little bit more, it's starting to come together as a complete product. And I'm going to go 97.
Yeah. And I bet you if you get one of these, 2 of them, try one now. If you get 2,
I bet a year it's a perfect
Put one on a year, maybe even 2.
Because you know what this actually reminds me a lot of is Barrel Aged Speedway.
I'm willing to bet this has a really nice,
get more of.
wide, like, sweet spot, right?
Sure.
It's not like a real narrow, like, you got to have this in 18 months and 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I had almost 18%.
Between a year and 2, it's probably great.
And I don't think the coffee will fade in the 12-ounce format. There's not a lot of surface area in here of beer.
And if the coffee fades, are you going to be that sad about it?
No, because it's already faded in the nose.
And it's really great stout.
It's
by itself.
Omnipresent in the taste. So we're going 97. You're going...
I'll go 95.
Okay, so 96. A-plus level beer. Definitely something to seek out. Definitely something to try, possibly trade for, depending what you have to give up for it.
And if you're interested in the non-barrel aged version, Mephistopheles is a little easier to come by when it comes out.
It's only $10 a bottle. Well, that's what you're looking for. Tweak by Avery Brewing Company, and it's fucking ridiculous. Thanks, John. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for tuning in for another beer review. We're going to watch some Packer football. Go Pack, go.